Well, that caver method wasn't too bad. A lot easier than not having it. But lots of times and lots of people are not going to carry that extra sender and tether with them. Pretty much going to have what they've got. And you still don't have to do that arduous, unprepared, we'll call it, changeover. This time I'm going to use my adjustable tether as an adjustable tether. And we'll see how that works. All I'm going to have is just my normal climbing gear, which does consist of my adjustable tether. So I'm pretty well hooked up here. Let me get off the ground a bit. We'll see if we can make this thing work. Maybe one more. There we go. Alright. We got the same issues again. And that is, we're weighted here. We've got to get weight off of this, transfer it to here, put our descender on here, unweight this, weight the descender, and then we can take this off and rappel. Well, that sounds pretty easy when you say it that fast. So let's do first things first, get some slack in that. And what I'm going to do is raise myself up with the foot ascender. I'm going to move it up a bit. But what's going to be different about this, when I go up this time, I'm going to tighten my tether like that. So now, look what that did. This is loose, and I'm going to pull some rope through here. And now I have plenty of room to put my descender on. And I'm going to go ahead and take my foot loop loose, because I'm not going to need it. So here's my rack installation. And we can save ourselves a little trouble later on by getting this rack, since we're not under pressure or tension of the rope. And I've got that pretty much on. I'm holding my left hand, so I'm taking that off. Now I'm going to clamp it down and tie it off. I don't really have to do this. In fact, let me show you that I don't have to do that. I've just got my rack right here. I'm holding it with my right hand, and I'm going to pull down on my Blake's hitch, I think. There we go. Watch what happens. I've just loaded my descender. Now I'm going to put another wrap on it and hold it so I can take my foot ascender off. Now I can unwrap and rappel. Now guys, it don't get much easier than that. I'm going to do one more with a gree-gree, and it's about that easy. But what does that involve? An extra piece of gear. Now if you're going to use a gree-gree in a yo-yo, you are going to always have it, so it's not a big deal that way. But if you weren't going to do that and you were just going to go DRT when you get up in the tree, the only thing you might have is your rack, so you wouldn't have that gree-gree available. And you can certainly use this technique. And the adjustable tether is probably always going to be there, because it's something you want anyway. Let's look at the gree-gree approach.